beautiful ladies. Today is another color series. So I wanted to do something fun and bright and just bold. So again, we will be working from the Morphe 35B palette because of the amazing colors in this palette. Like, if you own this palette, you know what I'm talking about. Just hello. So today I want to do a yellow eye. I'm talking all yellow, all yellow everything. So we're going to be using these two yellows. That's a shimmery one, and that's just a bold matte one. So I'm going to have to use some browns and dig into my Morphe 35P palette because there's a lot of browns in this palette. Some of my shadows are falling out, so I'm afraid to like tip it too much. This is going to be like a Morphe kind of day. I don't have too much to work with, so we're going to work with what I have because I'm not that big. I don't have tons and tons of stuff, so I basically do with what I got. So as always, we're going to prep. I'm going to use my Maybelline Master Conceal, but I am going to use some new products that I don't normally use. So I just put just ever such a little bit on my hand. So yeah, so I just dab that all in on my angled kabuki brush, and I just apply this on my lids like this, and then I blend it out with my Real Techniques Beauty Blender. So let's just smear this all over, all the way up to the brow bone. Don't be shy with this. Take this everywhere. Okay, and then once you have that laid down, go in with your Beauty Blender and just dab that so it's not so much. And then right after that, go ahead and take any just powder. I'm using my Maybelline, and I'm going to really like saturate this brush. Flip it over, and yeah. Done. Now, let's play with shadows. So I'm going to put like a brown base. So the first shadow that I'm going to use is this nice like peachy brown color right here. Okay. So like I said, I'm going to use this peachy brown color right here. We're going to go ahead and just take any fluffy blending brush. I will be using my Sigma E35. And I'm just going to go in that like, yes. So I just always flick like this and take the excess off. And we are going to go in and Kim, if you're watching this, honey girl, I had to get this video up for Friday, but I promise you, baby, that No Mirror Makeup Challenge is coming. That will be the next one. I just really had to talk about that Natasha Denona. Like, that blew me away, guys. Like, I just don't understand the whole concept of why would you say something like that. Like, but it is what it is, right? I mean, there's nothing that you or I could do about it, so you know, I guess when you have lots of money like that, you just think you can talk to people any fucking way you want to, so, you know, it is what it is. So after we laid that color down, I'm going to go in with even a deeper color, and I'm going to take this color here and use the exact same brush, and, I mean, look, the pigment on these are insane, like, they're just insane. And I'm using like the back of my hand, and I'm using such light pressure because I want this more in the crease, but then once I have no more product on my brush, I'm going to go ahead and just blend this upwards. And I'm not being really precise with these at all. I'm just trying to build some definition here because we can always clean this up. You know that. I like doing it with a makeup wipe, like sharpening up the edge. So, guys, I'm going to be starting a new diet because I am just overweight. I'm not obese, but I'm overweight. So, you know, we got a couple more months and then summer will be here, and I'm not too happy about getting in a bikini this year. Or, you know, and I'm going to Myrtle Beach, you know, for bike week with my husband, of course, because he's in the bike club. So I want to lose, you know, a good 20 pounds. And I know that's extreme to lose in like 2 months, but I want to get as close to 20 pounds as I can. So I will be starting like this new, it's like a detoxification type water, and I will be doing that. So we will see how it goes. I will keep you updated, of course. you know, on my journey of how I actually am going to lose this weight. I've been exercising every single day, which really helps. Now I'm going to switch brushes, and I'm going to go in with yellow. Is pretty cool toned, so I'm going to go in with this bad boy right here. It's a little lighter than this one here, as you can see. So I'm going to take this one. I'm really going to deepen the crease with this one. So I'm taking my Sigma E25, and I'm going to literally place that in the socket and just work that back and forth. I hope you guys are having an awesome day today, and I hope you like the color series that I'm doing. If there's any certain color that you would honestly like to see me do, please don't be shy. Leave that shit in the bottom bar below, and I would love to hear your like awesome color ideas and things that, you know, maybe you would like to see that you're not so daring to do on yourself. Maybe you would like to see it on me first before you think you could ever put that color on yourself. So please, like, honest to God, like, I would love some feedback and, you know, like, some inspiration from you guys. You guys have great ideas. I know you do. So do not be afraid to leave that in the bottom bar. Now, with no extra product on my blending brush, I'm just going to kind of blend those colors together so we have a seamless blend. And that's how the eyes are looking so far. So, I'm going to switch palettes. I'm going to put this one away for right now. And I really want these colors to be vibrant, so I'm going to use a white base underneath. I'm not too crazy about this Maybelline Color Tattoo, the white one. I think it's pretty chalky and shit, but, you know, like, it's clumpy, in my opinion. But we're going to work with it. So I'm just going to take any old flat brush, just a flat brush. And I'm going to dip it into this white, like, I don't know, just, I don't know. And I'm going to put this as a base. Kind of clean up a little bit of that shadow we did. So, I started doing my exercises, ladies, and, like, let me tell you how I haven't done exercises in ever. Like, I've never had to worry about my weight. But the older I'm getting, I'm starting to see how, you know, the weight's like really adding on, and, you know, it's just, it's been a challenge. So, I did one of these exercises off of YouTube. I looked it up, you know, stomach exercises, because that's all I really want to work with. Girlfriend, I was in pain for 3 days. Like, I can't even tell you how much pain I was in for 3 days. Like, my stomach, my sides, my legs, everything hurt me. It was so bad. Like, I didn't know you were supposed to stretch before exercises and stretch after. I mean, I'm a fucking idiot. Like, yeah. So I suffered. I suffered for 3 days. So if you want to do some exercises, please stretch before and stretch after. So now I want to go in with that pretty, really sparkly yellow in the inside, and then go with this on the outside, just so I don't have to hold that palette up again. So let's do it. Another flat brush. I'm taking a lot, so if I have any fallout, that's why I can clean it up. So let's put this. Now I might have to layer this quite a bit, but it's okay. That's why I wanted to use that. That's actually showing up pretty good. That's why I wanted to use that white base. Pretty cool so far. And I'm also doing this color series so I can try, you know, new colors on me. You know, just something different, something different. Ooh, tons of shit on it. Now I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to go into that really bright, dark yellow. It's like a yellow-orange, but it's definitely yellow. And I'm going to overlap that part I already put on. Now, you do have to layer these yellows quite a bit, but I like it. eyes are bright. They are yellow. They are beautiful. I'm really liking it. So I'm just going to switch that brush over some more, pack some more yellow on, going in heavy handed. That's okay because we will blend that shit out. Flip the brush over, go back over that yellow, and I'm going to go in with this really small, this is an elf crease brush, really small brush. Now for this we're going to pour Morphe 35 P palette back out. First I'm going to go in with the elf crease brush, and I'm going to take any one of those browns. So I'm going to take this one here, it's a very deep cool tone brown, and I'm going to mix it with this one here. So we're going to mix these two here together. So, and go right in that crease for even more precision and more depth. Now I'm going to take that fluffy brush, and I'm just going to go in there and blend that out. And then I'm going to go back into my Sigma E35, and I'm going to take that brown that I was using before, this one here, right there, and I'm going to help to blend out this here. And remember, the key to blending in anything, start small, little shadow, build up. You will never fail. Little, build up. Okay, going back into the yellow. Going to go back into this just to make sure this is nice and bright. And then back into the darker yellow. Take that really nice fluffy brush, just because we don't want to take any of that yellow off. Done. We are done for the eye, with the eyes for the moment. Let's clean up all this yellow. Like, look at all that yellow. There was a ton of fallout. That's why I like doing my eyes first. Now, I always go in the corner of my eye and bring it out. And just build up as I go if I want to go any higher. Now I'm going to take my Wet n Wild primer. I really like this primer. I really like this primer. I think it's a great primer for $3.99. Sorry. So we're going to put that in, and we're going to rub this. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with something that I've never tried before. So this is kind of like a first impression. Yeah. And it is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. This is in shade 105 Natural Beige. I hope to God it matches, like, I think it's going to, so I'm just going to take this, and it has, like, you know, that, and I'm just going to, first, I always forget this. I'm going to take my Age Rewind in my neutralizer. I'm almost out of this. And I'm going to put this under my eyes because I always blend this in with my foundation. I find that it works so much better if you put it on and then blend it in with your foundation. So now I'm going to do a little by little because I don't know how this foundation works. So let's just start right here and dot this all over. The face and blend our life away. Yeah, Ma. Hi. Huh? No. Yeah, guys. Sorry about that, guys. That was my mom, and It is my Yaya's birthday today. She's been dead for 9 years, I think. Maybe longer, I'm not sure. But she was crying and really upset, so, you know, I had to take that call. But anyways, back to the video, because I don't want this to be depressing. But you can look at this side. I only used a little bit. Compared to this side, like, I really like that foundation. And it is, I do not have to set this. There is no transfer at all. It is beautiful. Beautiful. Amazing. I don't know why it took me so long to try it. This is a beautiful, beautiful foundation. Definitely medium coverage. I need to add like a little bit more like right here in my cheeks because I have very red cheeks. But for the most part, that's beautiful. Does not look cakey. None of that. Like, I am super impressed. Go L'Oreal. Like, yes. Yes. So let's do the other side. A little bit of this foundation goes a very, very long way. So, this has really good coverage, guys. Really good coverage. It's very buildable. If you've never used this, it's really great. I really like this brown and yellow together. I think it looks really good with the dark brown and the crease. I think it looks really, really good. I'm really happy with it. So now, I'm just going to take my powder, my Fit Me powder, and I'm just going to take this lip brush. I've been doing this lately, and I'm going to get a lot of product on it, and if there's anything that I want to kind of like mimic and kind of blend out because I don't want it so dark up here, this is what I do. See how it's buffing that out? I didn't want it so high. And then go in with a very clean blending brush and just buff all that out as well, just so it's seamless. Now, we are going to put eyelashes on. We are not doing any liner at all. I'm going to be using the double ups from Ardell. These are amazing. They are very wispy, just very full. Like, I fucking love these lashes, and they're so hard to find unless you go to Sally's. But I found these at Target, and girlfriend, I was super excited. They were only $5. I was like, yes! So I bought a couple pairs of them because they're just great. I love these lashes. They're so springy and all that goodness. I love them. I'm using my Duo Lash Glue, the brushed one. This is like super glue for your lashes. I say that all the time. You only need a little bit, and you really don't have to wait too long for it to get tacky. You know what? I didn't put any mascara on. Are you kidding me? Let's throw some mascara on my lashes real quick. Holy shit. How do you forget mascara, Melissa? Like, how? Wow. Okay, let's try this again. And the reason I like these lashes is they're super long from the outside in. Or did I put this on the wrong eye? I think I did. I did. I mean, we all make mistakes, right? If you don't make a mistake in makeup, come on. Like, everybody makes a mistake. Okay, let's try this again. I mean, look how beautiful these lashes are. It changes the whole eye look, like, right away. Until you... Okay, so I'm going to do the other lash, and I'm going to do my brows, and I will be right back. Okay, brows are on. I did put a line of liner right here because the way the lashes are, they needed it. They are dramatic and thick, but spring and just fun. So if you have yellow in your collection of clothes, this eye look I think would be amazing. Let's do the lower lash line. So I figure we're going to put some brown down there. This, where's it at? This shade right here. And we're going to take our e.l.f. crease brush and we are going to blend this in on the lower lash line. All the way in. Actually, no, I'm going to stop about right here. I want to leave the front open because we're going to put some yellow there. The sparkling yellow. I think that'll look really pretty. Okay, so let's go ahead and take, I have tons of these e.l.f. brushes, and I'm going to take this light peachy shade to buff this out a little bit. Lower lash line's done. Let's take our pretty sparkling yellow. We're going to put that in the inner corner and right blend that into here. In the inner corner and right here. And blend that into the brown. So instead of that really fluffy blending brush, I'm going to go in with my Sigma pencil brush. And I'm going to see if this is a little, puts it a little more precise. Okay, so there are the eyes. They are done. I think they look super beautiful. I'm really happy with the way that it turned out. So there are the eyes. Actually, we didn't even do the under eyes. Ladies, I've forgotten to do my under eyes because the coverage is amazing. Like, it's not even cakey under there. I'm not even going to put any concealer under there. I'm just going to use some banana powder to, like, lighten it up a little bit for a highlight. But honestly, I am not really even interested in putting any concealer under there. Because it's such a flaw. I love it. I think it looks amazing under there. I can't believe I'm not going to use concealer. And that's that for that. Let's go in with some e.l.f. contouring. You know, what was that? My favorite contouring powder of life, which is right here. We're going to be taking the Luxie contour brush. This is, if you want to go on, can I even fucking talk today? Wow. If you really even want to know what it is, it's the Luxie 512. Look, I still can't speak. It's just a contouring brush. It's the small one. How about that? And we're going to just contour our cheeks a little bit, okay? It's pouring outside. This weather is all fucked up. Do you guys agree? Like, we're supposed to get snow. It's supposed to go down to 20s. It's April! Like, I mean, I love the fact that we did not have a winter in Pittsburgh, but it's summer now. I want my summer, like... But I kind of run through this pretty quickly because everybody does the exact same thing. This foundation, I never said it. I never said it. That is the first time in my life I've never said a foundation. I'm blown away. So I'm going to take my Rebelle Natural Bronzer and just my e.l.f. complexion brush. And I'm just going to bronze up my skin. Basically in all the places that I had just contoured. Now I'm going to go in with just an e.l.f. actual, this is like the e.l.f. blending brush. This is great for contouring the nose. So I go back into my e.l.f. because this is a very cool toned brown. This is great for contouring. That's why they made it. This is one of my favorite contouring powders of life. And we are just going to go down. I think I found my new foundation, guys. Seriously. You know, I use the Maybelline fit me. I use the L'Oreal Lumi, and I mean in the winter the L'Oreal Lumi is amazing because I'm already dry, but I mean who does not want to set their foundation? Like, I'm sorry, but that's just an extra step and an extra layer of makeup. So, you know, without having to set your foundation, your makeup is not going to look like really heavy, because I don't care who you are, when you're doing a full face of makeup, it's going to look heavy. Mainly underneath your eyes if you have a lot of like fine lines and wrinkles. If like in this foundation, I got to bring you close. It's not settling into any of my fine lines. Like, okay, look how close we are. Like, look. It's not settled into any of my fine lines. These are my fine lines. It's not settled. At all. It is not settling. Guys, that's amazing for a foundation to not settle into any of your lines. Like, that is amazing. I am blown away. Blown away. This is my highlighting because this is just amazing. It's the L'Oreal Infallible Shadows and Iced Latte. This is just amazing, amazing for a highlight on your cheeks, and I use the e.l.f. small tapered brush to do so because it really applies it really effortlessly, and I bring it to the highest points of my face, and I build it with this brush because I don't want it like where I look like I have a racing stripe on my face. I want it to just look really pretty and natural, and just I want the sun to catch it. I don't want it to look like extreme. Some people like that. I am more of a natural type. You know, I really don't want it really heavy. I'm going to dip it in there, and we are going to put it right down the bridge of the nose. So I'm going to take that same brush and hit that Cupid's bow above my brow and a little bit above this brow, just to bring and lift the brows up. I'm just going to go into this really pale matte shade right here. I'm just going to set this at the highest point. I'm just patting. So, and I always do my highlight first because I want to blend the blush into the highlight so it's not so stark. I'm really focusing this on the apples, and then I'm just brushing back what's left. So you can see the difference. This is very subtle. I'm making it very subtle. So, I've chosen to do a really glossy but colorful lip. It's not too color, but I've chose these three, right? They are pretty much all the same. When I swatched them on the back of my hand, they were really pretty much the same. But the Smashbox one, wait, where is it? No, okay. The Smashbox one I found to be more sheer, and that's what I'm looking for. So I just want a nice kind of peachy glossy lip. I just think this looks really good with the yellow. Do you see what I mean by like springy and just glossy and pretty and pouty? Not too overboard. Okay, so now we're going to go in with just a neutral. This is the Rebelle Scandal Eyes in Nude, just to brighten the eyes even more. I'm going to go in with my NYX Skinny Mascara, and we're going to do the bottom lashes. Okay, so the last thing we want to do is we want to spray our face, lock in our makeup, our spring makeup, which you probably don't even have to with this foundation because it's amazing. But this is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Set. Pro Spray and Set. So let's just give ourselves a good spray just to take away any of that powder that you would have, which we really didn't, so I really didn't even need to do this, but it just helps to make your skin look more glowier and not just so matte, you could say. That is the finished look. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope that it wasn't too crazy long and that you actually found something that maybe you could do on yourself. And you know that yellow isn't really that intimidating. Yellow is actually really super beautiful on the eyes. I have brown eyes. I think it really brings out my brown eyes. So definitely something you might want to try. But I did pair it up with just a really peachy pink, just glossy lip. I didn't want anything dramatic. But I didn't want to go nude. I wanted this to be really springy and fun and just something different. So that's all I have for you today. I really hope you enjoyed, like, you know, just hanging out with me and watching me. And yeah, until next time, if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thanks for hanging out here. I hope you won't forget to click the subscribe button before you leave here. And until next time, I will see you ladies in my next video. Have an awesome day. Be safe, love one another, and love yourself. I love you. Bye.